My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I mean, I hit rock bottom.
P. Diddy is in a lot of trouble right now with the law, and he has just been arrested. So, what happened? Well, on February 26, 2024, music producer Rodney Jones filed a lawsuit against Diddy, and on March 25, 2024, Homeland Security investigations served search warrants in early morning raids on Diddy's homes in Los Angeles and Miami. Diddy was then arrested this week after being accused of running a criminal enterprise from at least 2008. Now, he has pleaded not guilty to all charges, and his lawyers proposed a bail package, but the judge denied this, which honestly was the right choice. But what has he done? Well, Diddy is notorious for his parties, except there were some really bad things happening during them. Now, it seems that Diddy even knew that what he was doing wasn't right, as in a resurfaced interview from 1999 with Entertainment Tonight, he said, "They're going to probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things just because we want to have a good time. Whenever you bring up a different element into people's environment, things that broaden people's horizons, people get intimidated. There's a lot of people out there that feel intimidated by it." Now, I mean, the fact that he even admitted to this is crazy. So many people were aware of the bad things that were happening, but they did nothing to stop it. Now, there have been plenty of celebrities linked to him in these parties, including Jennifer Lopez, Leonardo DiCaprio, Paris Hilton, Kim Kardashian, Howard Stern, Kelly Osbourne, Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Mariah Carey, and Nick Cannon. Now, people are also questioning Ashton Kutcher. Outside of acting, Ashton is a part of a lot of organizations that fight against what Diddy is being accused of doing. But the thing is, Ashton is friends with Diddy, which is raising a lot of eyebrows. Now, during a 2019 appearance on Hot Ones, Ashton was asked if he had any anecdotes from attending Diddy's parties. "I've got a lot I can't tell," he joked. "Can't tell that one either. I'm actually cycling through them. Diddy parties, man, that was some weird memory lane thing." Now, that is just straight up concerning. What is he hiding? And was he actually a part of the problem? It's just so gross. Now, one of the first people to speak out against Diddy was his ex, Cassie Ventura. After dating for 10 years, the couple broke up in 2018, but Cassie has since come out with a lawsuit against Diddy. Now, this lawsuit drew a lot of attention, and the case was settled the day after it was filed for an unknown figure. Now, at the time, Diddy insisted that his ex was out for a quick payday and that all of her allegations were false, but now that CCTV footage was released from 2016, it backs up Cassie's story. After this was released, Diddy then posted to his Instagram page basically admitting everything and claiming that he takes full responsibility for his actions. He said, "I was disgusted when I did it, I'm disgusted now, I went and I sought out professional help, I got into going to therapy, going to rehab, I had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry." He then added that he was committed to being a better man each and every day. But people in the comments were not believing him. They criticized Diddy for only apologizing now that the evidence has finally come out. After all, it was alleged that he paid $50,000 to keep the CCTV footage from the incident, but he failed to realize that Cassie had a copy of it too. And clearly this was the final nail in the coffin when it came to his defense. Cassie's lawyers released a statement about his apology, saying that it was more about himself than the many people he has hurt. They said when Cassie and multiple other women came forward, he denied everything and suggested that his victims were looking for a payday. He was only compelled to apologize once his repeated denials were proven false and shows his pathetic desperation, and no one will be swayed by his disingenuous words. So yeah, the situation with Cassie was horrible, and he tried to gaslight everyone about it. Now, he's done some other terrible things too, like with Usher and Justin Bieber. Now, Usher was introduced to Diddy when he was young, and Diddy took him under his wing to help launch him into stardom. Now, it worked, but at what price? In an interview with Howard Stern, Usher spoke about his time at Diddy's parties. Not really, I got a chance to see some things. I don't know if I could indulge and even understand what I was looking at. He went on to describe the wild nature of the events, saying it was pretty wild, it was crazy, there were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand it. Now, American singer Jaguar Wright reveals that Diddy had been trying to gain control over Justin Bieber, but struggled until Usher stepped in, took over management, and then ultimately handed Justin over to Diddy for 48 hours. Now, what happened in the 48 hours? Who knows? Now, Diddy also created a girl group called Danity Kane. One member, Aubrey O'Day, was later fired from the group and spoke out about Diddy. While Diddy went on the air to say that Aubrey's attitude needed to be humbled, in the years since, Aubrey claimed she was fired because she refused to do things that were expected of her outside of recording and doing interviews to promote the band in the albums. Now, given the recent allegations against Diddy, this statement seems to hold a lot more weight. Maybe he wanted her at these parties, but she wanted nothing to do with it, which I don't blame her for. Recently, Aubrey also spoke out against his recent apology video and wasted no time criticizing his response on social media. She wrote, "Diddy did not apologize to Cassie, he apologized to the world for seeing what he did." Well, that's all for the secret lies of P. Diddy he tried to hide. Now, what do you think will happen to Diddy? Let us know in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. I'm your host Emily, and we'll see you next time. Peace.